with another video. This time I'm just gonna be chilling, but first I am gonna be working on this library I decided to make today. I want to make it like a Coca-Cola Christmas edition kind of deal. This weekend has not been the very best of weekends. And to sum it up, I can sum it up like this. So basically, Friday I was in this, I used to be part of this league that I usually call just a charity. Honestly, that's what I call it. Honestly, it's just charity. But it was a side league I did while being on off season with the current league that I'm running in, that I'm gonna stay with forever at this point, because at least they respect their drivers. And I'm not gonna rant about this, but to sum up the cliff notes, I'm not gonna mention their name because of what's happened, and I don't want anything else happening because it's close to Christmas and I'm not dealing with this stuff. So, this league. Let's say we had a race on Friday, and the race turned out to be terrible. And why it was terrible? Mostly because it was a caution-filled race, and I hate those kind of races where it's nothing but cautions. And what makes it worse is that this was a normal oval left turn NASCAR track. So it was a caution field race. I decided to post a video about it on here. And then people from that league managed to find it somehow and began to threaten me with copyright and all that. Also, some of them threatened to sue me over the video, so I decided to take it down to avoid any altercations. Ever since that video got released, I've been kicked out of the league, and probably will never ever be invited back, but I honestly don't care because I still have the other league that respects me, so not too upset about it. Doesn't bother me all much. But the one thing that I didn't get the most was the fact that the league's owner said that was a coward move. But I issued a challenge to him to a quick 1v1 race to settle it, and he just walked away. He didn't accept it, nothing. And it seems apparently that he left something at home. I'm not going to say what it is, because if I do, I got a feeling it's going to get me in trouble. So y'all can guess that one yourselves on that one. But yeah, it's just been a rough weekend. The funny thing is, I was worried I was going to talk about this yesterday during my broadcast while I was making that car yesterday, but I didn't want to because I had a feeling that someone from that league was going to come in and find that video. Like, I got a feeling they're going to find this video and probably going to start bashing me again because of what I did. Honestly, in case you're wondering what the video was about, it was honestly me just giving my honest opinion on that race. That's all it was. And it seems that they couldn't take the criticism, or the league's owner couldn't take the criticism, and maybe some other drivers that are in that league couldn't take the criticism, and just went the whole threaten them route. So, and I'm not too mad. I'm not too worried. Honestly, they can't really do anything about it. If I kept the video up there, they wouldn't be able to do anything about it, technically. I have a friend, or I have family members that are into the law enforcement or law in general, and they've told me the rules about copyright and all that, and according to them, what I did wasn't wrong, and they couldn't do anything about it. So, not too worried about it, but then again, I'm not gonna deal with the problems of that, so it's whatever. It's whatever. They're just gonna be them. I'm just gonna be me. I'm just gonna be the chill guy that I am, and just relax, not worry about it. It's not a big deal. Plus, honestly, half them guys weren't even that good without having a tune. Plus, yesterday I had practice. I had dirt practice with members of the league I'm currently in, that I will be in for probably the rest of my league racing career. We had a dirt session yesterday. It was pretty fun. Had a lot of action, a lot of good racing, a lot of clean racing, and a lot of intense racing. I can tell you that. Had an intense battle yesterday with a few drivers yesterday. It was pretty awesome. Heck, that's the most fun I've had in a while with them guys. It's a good thing that they open up these off-season sessions. I think I'm gonna go search for some snowflakes, because I think some snowflakes would look good on this car. Because I'm trying to make it look like a winter version of a Coca-Cola car, like the two Joe Gibbs cars Tony Stewart and Bobby Labonte did back in 2001. Absolutely loved the cars. Piece of hair stuck to my tongue, probably from when I was holding my cat. Let's see, snow. I guess this will do. Recently seen that RCR is celebrating 50th year, 50 years, and on the believe it on the either the Daytona 500 or the or the Clash, or it could be both. I might be wrong. Um, that Daniel Hemrick and Austin Dillon will both carry special paint schemes to honor RCR's 50th anniversary. And from what I've seen photos, they seem to be the same car, just different sponsors. And from what I've heard, they're supposed to be based off of Dale Sr.'s Bass Pro Shops car. I might be just assuming it as well because of the colors on them, but I could be wrong about that. So. See. I'm gonna put that on the back of my car. Well, since it's getting close to the holidays, I might as well tell some. Well, I don't have much funny holiday stories, but I do have um, some funny work stories from when I used to work for a close family friend of mine. Um, One day we were working at my high school where I graduated from, and in the office that we were working in, the person who's supposed to be in that office apparently owned a box of Bootios from WWE. If any of y'all have ever watched WWE and you've seen the New Day and about the Bootios, that's basically what they are. So me and him start going around, and we go up to the IT tech department that's in the school, and we ask him, and my boss goes in there and he's asking him, he's like, any of y'all got any milk? And head of the IT department goes, what? And then he asked again, do any of y'all have any milk? And the head of the IT department goes, why? And he asks why, and he responds, well, we were gonna eat some Bootios. And everyone just starts cracking up in the office. I was cracking up too because I thought it was funny. One of the funniest things I've ever seen him do. Just asking me, y'all want to eat Bootios? Oh man, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Oh, one of the many funny things I've seen in my life. I've seen funnier things, but that day made me laugh so hard. Just like walks right up to him and just like, y'all got any milk? No. Why? Y'all want some Bootios? He did that with, my boss did that with a couple of people. I thought it was hilarious. That made my day. That entirely made my day. I thought it was cool. That and I just wonder how he's doing now these days. I know these snowflakes ain't in the best order, but they're decent. I'm not trying to really make this car really that special. It's just something I'm coming up with as I go. I honestly wanted to make Bobby Labonte's snow Coca-Cola car, but I didn't be able to find the polar bear with the sunglasses that holds the Coca-Cola bottle. I haven't been able to find a decal about that. It'd be nice if there were. I mean, I could make Tony Stewart's as well if I could find any. It'd be awesome. I love making replicas. Number one thing to do on here is to make replicas of cars. Favorite thing to do. Now I'm gonna do something this is based on what the story I was telling y'all earlier about that league and them trying to sue me and stuff and copyright my channel. Well, y'all got a special place on this card today. This is the abbreviation. I'm not going to tell you what the abbreviation is, but this is what I'm going to do. Put this right here. I'm just joking. I'm actually going to put that somewhere, but I'm not going to put it right there. That's just a little too cruel. Okay, let's see. Merry Christmas. That's going in the back. This would be much more easier if I had the polar bear, because I honestly would put him, if this thing would let me. I guess not. I would put it right over here somewhere. I'll put that polar bear right over here somewhere. Welcome to the stream, or the broadcast I should say. I'm just making this quick Coca-Cola family Christmas special, like some sort of Christmas library. Something that looks cool. I'm working on it still. I'm trying to get it done here. Oh, there it is. Craftsman tools. And since Coca-Cola is technically already on the car as my primary sponsor, I'm just gonna put the NASCAR logo right here in the back. Let's see, trying to remember what else did I have on that quarter panel. Oh, that's right, I had champion wear on the quarter panel. Oh, and if you hear any sounds coming from below, that is my parents. They're watching, probably watching Ridiculousness, and they probably just seen someone get hurt badly, and they're probably poking fun at him because of how dumb it was to even attempt it. Trust me, they can have a laugh at some of the funniest things that are dumb, but it's too funny not to laugh at them. Too funny not to laugh at it, I should have said. Let's see. I need... So, let's see here. Did I pass it? I think I did. Where is it? A or P, where's that at? Oh, here it is. Anyone who, if you were still watching the broadcast, I will be joining a public session soon. So, stay tuned for that. I just want to make this nice little livery to go with it, considering it's getting close to Christmas, and usually and I've been seeing a lot of people make Christmas liveries on their cars, so I might as well do one on mine. I mean, technically this will be my second Christmas card because I have one already. If you look at my PSN profile, you see in the background that is my current Christmas card, which is a Christmas throwback to my 2001 Christmas card from NASCAR Thunder 2002, which was a green with a red and white striped car. forgot to mention about that story earlier. Okay, so another thing I found out that after all that, after they threatened and all that, and they kicked me out, a day later, or the next day, I looked on, the leader's, his activity feed, and noticed that he had changed the car I used to be in, and the description of it. Honestly, I wanted to report it, but I didn't want to at the same time because I didn't want to cause any more problems. I mean, technically they should because of what they've done already. I mean, they've already threatened to sue me over a video. So, what else can they do? I mean, I just think this whole thing is blown out of proportion. It's ridiculous. I just gave him my honest opinion about something and got bashed about it. It's stupid, but I still think it's funny. I don't know why I think it's funny, but it is. It's that hilarious to me. Whoever thought of it? Almost getting sued over a video. Not me. Never thought I'd see the day. Now that's what I call a Christmas card right there, if I've ever seen one. And here comes my cat. Time to let him or her in. Let's see, who is this? Hi there, Sebastian. Whoa, boy. Dude. Here you go, boy. Go get some food, dude. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, folks. It's time to go into some online lobbies with this nice new car. I'm already currently wearing a Christmas outfit for the car. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. Honestly, the suit maybe should look like an ugly elf kind of outfit. Let's see, can we find any two-way cops? No, let's see, do we have any cop lobbies other than that one out here? Nothing on the south inner loop. Nothing in the Circuit de Santa Cruz. I think that's how you say it. That's got barely anyone in there. I guess it's Highway Sim it is. 85 cops two-way, cops 3-3, need cops. I honestly cannot be cops in these lobbies because every time I'm a cop, nobody pulls over. Every time. Every time I'm a cop, that happens. And no one pulls over for me whatsoever. And it gets on my nerves. Real bad. Real bad. That and the host don't do anything about it. That's the worst part about it. For sure it's gonna say disconnected from the net. Yep, can't join that room apparently then. 03 American vehicles, no. Want to be able to drive my new car, so I'm trying to find something that'll allow me to. And of course, I'm going to get spammed with invites as usual from different people. I don't get why they spam it during, especially when I'm broadcasting. It gets on my nerves real quickly. That's the one thing I don't like, is that all these spams and stuff sending right on to me. Oh, we got another room right here. East Inner Loop. Not a bad choice. This library here of Dale Jr.'s 2005 card, this could be downloaded in GT Sport. Um, the only the only thing I ask is that you don't go around saying it's yours, and I'm happy. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. This looks to be a crappy lobby so far, but hopefully more people join. I don't think this lobby's really that into the roleplay, so considering the fact they're just going around and stuff. So, on to another lobby if we can find any. Hopefully.
guess a little bit of kart racing wouldn't be too bad. Oh, welcome to the broadcast. You can put anything in the comment if you wish to ask me any questions. Basically, I'm just here chilling. Just chilling again here on GT Sport, trying to ease my mind after what's been a very, very, very annoying weekend so far. Hopefully, with some good racing and some good lobbies, I'm be able to. Let's see what happens. 5-lap qualifying race. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully, I'm hoping he doesn't have it so that the slipstream's on strong, because when slipstream's on strong, some people just bulldoze their way up front. I'm hoping he has it on realistic. Okay, not a bad time. 58.7.
Yeah, I got second. I got second place on the qualifying round, huh? Not bad. Not a bad start. Boost is now strong. Ay, 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 ay. This is gonna be a wreck fest. Hopefully it's not. With this many people in it, with 4, it shouldn't be that much. I'm getting an invite from the session, so I am going to join it.
The flavors of oatmeal? Ketchup or mustard? Ketchup. How do I become a true Chad like you? 1-inch gang, I don't know. When is Shrek 5 coming out? Never. How do I become cooler? I can still hear you though. Would you rather me mute you? Oh wait, NASCAR man's here. Jose, would you prefer me to mute you?
Means if we like pace to the start finish line, and once we reach it, we resume racing. Basically like that. Yeah, basically. don't see that coming from me. Just for today. Just something to do. Alright. So basically like a substitute thing.
It's like sim. He's basically like simming 2K.
Yeah. I recently got out of another league. Recently. Recently got kicked out of another league because I decided to post a video on YouTube about the terrible driving. Yeah. Then they threatened to sue me over it, so that's even worse. Yeah, they decided to try to sue me over a video. I can't exactly say because I don't want any issues with them anymore. Nah, they're just butthurt. They're just butthurt because I just gave an honest opinion. Ready when you guys are.
Yeah.
Yep. Four. Good luck.
God help us all.
Don't worry, I already have another league career, so. I already came close to winning a championship in that league too. What's wrong? No biggie, no biggie. Not too worried about it.
We got a whole 24 laps.
Yeah, that too.
Expect plenty of them. Ah, just like that. Just like that.
I saw that too. You completely hit the grass.
Fuck.
What's the recommended pace speed? Well, I'm going 40. I don't know what that is in kilometers. Alright.
It's like 50 miles per hour.
10-4. Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
The pace car? Oh fuck.
It's all the way he's all the way over there. One time I was on here and I was in a kart race and it was like this one. It was like 20 laps. I ended like 15 laps. It was funny as hell. Trying to catch the safety car, or safety cart, I should say. I got a friend that owns that game. Did I touch you or did you get loose? Alright. Oh. Guess that's how you Dukes of Hazzard drive, I guess. Where's Daisy Duke when you need her?
No, it was just like I was going in.
save money on shampoo.
Fancy with some powdered wig.
Yeah, I did too, honestly. I took it a little too wide.
Yo, better slow down. We want corn dogs. Corn dogs, Jackie. Corn dogs for all these. Right? Fuck. It's trailing.
My bad there.
Damn, now's my chance. Yeah.
No, not really. He kept it together, but I felt like I just completely door slammed him, and I didn't mean to do that. Just trying to correct the cart.
Fucking Jose, get out of here. Oh my God. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there he goes. No, Jose's gone. Oh, fuck.
13. Coming into the 14th lap.
I had like second place the whole fucking race. And I like fuck, I'm so close. I gotta build that back. Oh, lap that's that's a wrap, yeah. 17.
My bad there.
No, it's fine.
That was just, I just drove it in deep and I just slid up right into you.
No, I don't know. I couldn't hold. Right? Catch up before we run out of luck.
He honestly could have waited there until we came back around to the start finish line, then he could have pulled out. That would have been quicker.
Oh, that's good to know.
5-lap shootout here. So is that safety car or not? I'm easy. Alright. I just want to make sure we're still not green. Yeah, 22 coming into 23. We're coming to 2 to go here, guys. yeah.
Woo! Fuck. Oh my god.
That's how it's done.
Jesus.
That is how it's done, boys. Good racing, guys.
Good race.
Is there celebrations allowed? Just curious. Alright, thanks.
Oh fuck, that was close. I spun out like 3 times trying to pass Bose.
The whole time I was just trying to keep a steady pace without crashing. That was my main goal, really. Try to keep a steady pace.
I couldn't fucking. I was too ass. I couldn't pass anything.
It's at 1 minute 50. I think if you, that's where it's at. See what happens if you cross the start finish line. 18 laps. Okay, results confirmed. Fastest laps. That's all I get.
That was scary.
That was intense and scary at the same time, my friend. I don't know if this will work. I've never done a burnout in a go-kart, so. Oh, there it is.
Oh my goodness.
Hope I'm going to pay tribute to Alan Quickie with this victory lap. Or as he called this, the Polish victory lap. Yeah, but it's worth something still, though.
Who? Money. Will we practice anytime soon? What? Kiss him goodbye.
Yeah, I think I've done enough burnouts before I accidentally shred all 4 of these tiny tires.
was so close at the end. The Shadow Realm.
Well, guys, I'm gonna make my way out. Thanks for the race, though.
Thank you.
Okay, that was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. I did not expect that at all. I did not expect me to do a go-kart race. And I didn't even know it was a league. Oh boy. I come in there not knowing what's going on, and I end up winning the race on my first attempt. That is shocking. Still, it was a pretty good race, and I'm glad I got that on here. I'm glad I got that on the stream. That is awesome. I might consider joining that since the racing was that good, better than the other league I used to be in. Way better. Way better racing. Ooh. While we're at, let's look at some comments. Nice reposted. Okay, thank you, AP NASCAR, for your comment. Okay, we also have a liked comment. Any old people who play GT Sport and love NASCAR, follow this guy. This guy makes some pretty good GR3 Mustang liveries of NASCAR drivers. Another comment on my livery. Nice one, bud. Reposted. This is my Neil Bonnet, 1993. Ooh, 299. I'm at 299 followers, guys. What if I hit 300 before I decide to close the stream? That'd be awesome. Nice work. Reposted. Let's see, my Kevin Harvick 2001 Rockingham. Got 22 likes, not bad. Nice. Just nice. See, this is the kind of things I'm actually happy about. These are the kind of things that make me happy. Getting sued over a video don't make me happy. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything else I can join today? I might cut the stream at about probably 9:30. I'll probably cut it off then. This has been awesome so far. Went into a race, didn't even know it was a league. Ended up winning. Awesome. I'm so proud I got that on here. Now it's time to join a police session. And good to see you again, Mr. Muscle Boy. I'll be kind to him too. Good
evening. Good to see you again, buddy. Okay, let's get our Christmas car out here.
Are you using a wheel?
Oh, it seems that we got a comment. We currently look at. Let me take a look at that comment real quick. View comments. Are you using a wheel? No, I'm using a controller. I really don't have the time or money to be purchasing one of those simulation wheels. Honestly, if I could, if I had the money, I would teach myself how to drive with a wheel, or heck, a whole simulator set with pedals and a shifter. I honestly would do that if I had the money, but I don't. That, and I don't have time to be doing things like that either. That, and I don't have a lot of space in my room to put a thing like that in here. Trying to find my friend, Mr. Muscle Boy. Okay, that sounded kind of wrong, but just don't take it the wrong way. Where is he? It says he's in 8th. Is he really at the bottom here? That's 7th. Is that 8th there with him? Yep, there he is. Wait, I guess not. Guess we'll just chill right here with them if they don't mind. I guess they're going. Let me see if I can find him somewhere. We will sing joy to the world. Oh, that's a nice intro. Seventh, 8th. Take the snake. I'm telling you, if I get 300 followers in this stream, it will be in this broadcast. I need to figure out what should I call it, broadcast or stream. I guess I better start calling it stream because that's the first thing I say. Still, it'd be awesome to get 300 followers on GT Sport on this stream. It'd be awesome, very awesome. Even though I wouldn't have the time to make a 300 followers thank you thing. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. Oh, there's Muscle Boy. I might as well pull over, because I've seen that he's got police. I guess not. I guess I can cruise next to him if you don't mind. Oh, jeez. I'll just cruise right next to him. I don't know why, but whenever I see the word sheriff, I always think of that song called I Shot the Sheriff. I don't know who wrote it, but it was somewhat of a funny song at first. But now these days, it's kind of not, because it's really sad now these days that policemen do get shot in the line of duty. I wonder what his reaction would be if I told him that I was streaming this. I'm just curious, guys. I just want to see what his reaction would be. I'm just curious. The curiosity just got to me. I'm just curious. Oh, jeez. My bad there, Telsa. Doesn't seem to be any reaction yet because he's not speeding up to text. Oh no. That's just great. One of the guys from that league I was talking about earlier in the video, he's here. One of them at least. Well, he's not a mean guy. He was the only one that really didn't do much to me. He's probably upset with me over something, but he wasn't confronting me or threatening me with anything, so I'll let him slide. For any of those that want to know what happened, you can go back to the beginning. Well, after this video's after the stream's over, you can go back to the beginning of the video, because that's when I talk about what happened. So I don't want to have to explain it 100 times, but you can go, when this is over, you can go to the beginning of the stream and listen to my side of the whole thing, what's going on, and it's up to you guys on what your opinions about the situation is. Honestly, even if he did do something, he can't technically do anything because I'm in a public session. Public. Key term. He can't do anything. Jeez, seems that this guy's got some anger problems. I'm just trying to live stream a game here. And it's a public session, so he can't technically do anything about it. It's a public session. It'd make no sense to copyright me on that. It'd make no sense. Because he ain't a licensed product or anything. Trust me, I've read what the copyright rules say. I've read it. That, and I got family that are somewhat involved in legal things, so they kind of know the laws a little bit. That, and I got friends too that know a little bit about the law, and they say things like this, there's nothing wrong. That, and a lot of people broadcast games every day. So can't copyright this. It'd be like if you were suing every single live streamer that played in a public session. That's exactly what it'd be looking like. See, can I drift this? Okay, that was not bad, but could have been better. Up. Yep, that's a cup. I'm getting pulled over for this. Might as well start slowing down. Find somewhere to pull over this thing. Pull it over right over here. That's gonna be a 1-3 for speeding, probably. That or reckless driving. You see, when I know I did something wrong and a cop was there, I pull over instantly. Oh! I had a feeling that was going to happen. I didn't think he'd actually do that. Huh. I didn't think he'd actually do that. I guess everyone's mad at me in that league then, I guess. But it's alright. Everything's alright. It's not like I already took down that other video anyway. Did all that. Just trying to chill here. Just still making my libraries as usual. Good thing he left. He's lucky I didn't even get to him. He would have been in a world of pain for that. Hoping he doesn't start spamming me with messages. That's all I can pray for right now. Because the stream so far has been pretty good. And if it starts to go down the gutter, I have to stop it for the night. It sucks because if I got 300 followers right after this, woo, that would have sucked. Probably should just leave this session, go back to the livery booth and remove this sticker from the back of my car, because now looking at it, it looks dumb compared to the rest of the car. So on that note, I'm heading back to the livery maker and changing that to so where it says Craftsman on the back. And welcome to the broadcast. Yeah, I'm just going in here to fix this car real quick. Fix the library. Change a few things on it real quick. Craftsman.
There we go, that's better. Honestly, I wish I did have like a Santa Claus or something on it. Like have like a Santa Claus just like coming right out of the Coke, like sit right beside the Coca-Cola logo on the hood. It'd actually be quite better. Alright, might as well save this library here. Save this new version of it. Okay, back to potentially another cop lobby if I can find it again. That's right, he's got the chicanes on. And it seems, wait a minute, is it full already? Oh yeah, it is. Dang it. I ain't gonna waste my time on waiting on that. For now, I'm just gonna look at my notifications real quick. Oh, comments. And you're welcome, NASCAR Freak Geek. Livery looks awesome. Honestly, I believe this 2018 was Aric Almirola's best season of his entire career, because he finally got an opportunity to drive a car that was good, not the equipment they had over at Richard Petty, which he only got one win there in 6 seasons. 6 seasons with Richard Petty, only got one win. That was at Daytona because it rained out. Now, I'm not saying that Aric Almirola was a bad driver, but it's about time that he got put in equipment that was good, and you can see he's producing results. Way better than Danica Patrick. Way better than Danica Patrick. I mean, Danica Patrick could have been a good driver, but she just didn't live up to expectations that everyone had. Like, really don't know. I mean, Danica, she could have done better. I mean, she was in top equipment through all those years at Stewart-Haas. She was in good equipment. Aric Almirola was in, like, maybe 20th best with Richard Petty Motorsports. And he only made, like, one chase appearance in 2014 with that team. And then 4 years later, 2018, he makes it to the round of 8. Makes it to the round of 8 with Stewart-Haas. With his 3 teammates, Kevin Harvick, Clint Bowyer, and Kurt Busch. He makes it to the Final 4 with his teammates. He gets close to making it to the Championship 4. I watched that race at ISM. He put up a fight to try to get in, punch his ticket to Homestead. I honestly was rooting for him after my favorite driver, Chase Elliott, got involved in that wreck with Denny Hamlin getting turned by Kurt Busch when Denny Hamlin could have let off the gas and gave Kurt room, but he just ran Kurt out of room, and Kurt had nowhere to go. And honestly, I'm surprised Kurt didn't get out of his car and just start trying to fight Denny or threw a helmet, something at Denny, because that could have been avoided. I mean, Denny could have eased off the gas and gave Kurt room, but he just ran him out of room. I'm just hoping this season Chase Elliott can pull off another great season. Even though his 2018 season didn't start off on a good note. Well, he did start off with a win at the he started off with a good win at the duel he had at Daytona, and then halfway through the season he did fairly well. Gotten a little bit of wrecks, but then when it all counted the most at Watkins Glen, he was able to pull off a victory over Martin Truex. I mean, I wonder what would happen if Truex never ran out of gas. What if Chase Elliott didn't mess up that corner? I mean, Chase Elliott was able to get his car back together and continue to win a race, but honestly, I believe Martin Truex Jr. could have been there on his bumper at the most, because Chase Elliott was just driving his heart out, and it would have been real sad if Martin Truex Jr. would have passed him and won the race. It would have been another one of those situations where Chase Elliott's about to win his first career race and it gets taken from him. I'm so glad when Chase was able to break that barrier. And then he goes on to win 2 more races that in 2018. He goes on to win Dover. Advances to the round of, I think this was in the round of 12. He wins that race, punches a ticket to the round of 8, and then he goes on and wins Kansas 2 weeks later, holding off a Championship 4 contender, a future Championship 4 contender, Kyle Busch. You've done something if you were able to hold off Kyle Busch. Now, biggest moment of the 2018 season, in my opinion, when it came to NASCAR this year, would have to be the Charlotte Roval race. Holy smoke, wasn't that race exciting? You guys wouldn't believe the reaction I had when Brad Keselowski locked up the tires and caused a big one within like a couple laps to go. I was like sitting with my chair with my dad, and holy smokes, the reaction we had on our faces when that pileup came out of nowhere. What's even funnier is one of the league members of the league I'm in currently, he was actually there to see it. And he said he was sat right there in the front row, well, right past the start-finish line, to see that happen. And I was like, dude, what was your reaction? And he said, he just told me, he said he just went nuts. Oh, I thought that he was talking to me. But, honestly, that race was awesome. The ending could have been different. I wonder honestly, if Jimmy Johnson didn't lock up his tires, I'm pretty sure Johnson would have still advanced to the round of 12 and would have somehow kind of turned it around his 2018 season, because his 2018 season was just terrible. Had to be one of the worst seasons I've ever seen Jimmy Johnson go through, especially since he's a 7-time champion of the sport. And now that Chad Canales and Lowe's are leaving him, it's sad, really. Sad to see the relationship of Chad Canales and Jimmy Johnson just blow up, because I can understand why, because they want to get the younger drivers experience with veteran crew chiefs. And from what I've heard, Chad Canales is supposed to be going to William Byron in 2019. And William Byron, a young driver, 2017 Xfinity Series champion, wins it in his first season. He almost won his Truck Series debut championship too, but a but a blown motor ruined his chances, really. But honestly, I can't wait to see what happens when William Byron and Chad Canals get paired. I hope that William Byron can learn the same things that Jimmy Johnson learned with Chad Canals when Chad Canals was on the box for him. I'm hoping that things can go good for him. I know he's a young driver. I'm just hoping he can do good next season. His rookie season wasn't that bad. He ran how I expected him to run. I didn't expect him to pull off many miracles. But he did have a pretty decent rookie season. So we'll see what happens to him next season. Now back to the Roval race. Honestly, I think if Johnson never skid his tires, I think Martin Truex would have still won that race by a fender, or Johnson would have been able to somehow pull off in side draft out of nowhere and get the victory probably by a bumper. Who knows what would have happened if Johnson never skid his tires. If there's two drivers currently in the Cup Series I want to see get a better season than what they had this year, those two drivers would have to be Kyle Larson and Ryan Blaney. Now, why I say Ryan Blaney is because Ryan Blaney is now in Penske equipment, pure Penske equipment. And he only got one win, a couple top fives, a few top tens, only made it to the round of 12, got eliminated after Kansas. It was kind of shocking to see the fact that last year with Wood Brothers, he made it to the round of 8. It was kind of shocking that Ryan Blaney didn't have the best of season with Penske as I expected him to be. I expected him to win more of Penske. That was one thing I kind of predicted, that he was going to win a race or two, maybe 3. But he only got that one because Johnson and Truex wrecked each other by accident on the last lap at the Roval, and he got him that one win. Now, why I say Kyle Larson is this. Kyle Larson had a great season last year. An absolutely great season. He won 4 races with Chip Ganassi. I think all those races were won with Target as his sponsor. But it's kind of upsetting that the fact that he didn't even get close to one win this year. I think the closest he ever got to was Homestead. He had a good car against Kevin Harvick in the early stages of the race, but then he hits the wall and the car just does not run as well afterwards. I'm hoping Kyle Larson can turn this year around with a good 2019 season, especially since now all the new Chevy teams have gotten used to the Chevy body, the new Camaro. I just wonder what's going to happen with all the Ford teams, considering that now they're getting a new body with the Mustang, the 2019 Mustang. I'm hoping to see what happens with that. I know Team Penske is going to do a lot of testing because they know they got to get their A game, especially since now they're the defending champions, with Joey Logano winning the 2018 championship. I'm just hoping that with Penske constantly going in the right direction, that they can probably win this championship this year. Who knows? They might be able to pull off another upset. I was kind of shocked when Joey Logano won the championship over the top 3 competitors for that title was over Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, and Kyle Busch. I was kind of shocked that Logano was able to pull that off. I mean, he had a really good short-run car, and he knew exactly when he knew that he had the car to win was on that final restart, because he knew he had a short-run car. I mean, Truex gave it everything he had. I give Truex props for driving his heart out. I mean, I understand his frustration, but I mean, he did everything he could, especially for Furniture Row, since now they're closing, and I'm pretty sure their team charters have been sold off to different teams. I can't wait to see what happens with him and Joe Gibbs in 2019, driving a 19 car. He's replacing Suarez after Suarez had 2 not so very good seasons. Suarez didn't even hit the playoffs in either season. I'm pretty sure he was mostly a mid-20s driver at best. Maybe a high 20 at best. But I got a feeling this is all due to him being rushed into the Cup Series after Carl Edwards suddenly announced his retirement from the sport. I think that's the only reason why Daniel Suarez didn't live up to the hype, because he was rushed in too early. And honestly, this was beyond Suarez's control. He had no other choice but to drive the 19 car, because there was no one available at the time other than him, because he just won the Xfinity title in 2016 with their team. So I wonder where Suarez is going to go. A lot of sources have said he's going to the 41 of Stewart-Haas. I would like to see what happens with Daniel Suarez once he reaches Stewart-Haas. There's a lot of other things I would talk about when it comes to this NASCAR season, this up-and-coming NASCAR season. But I think I'm going to kill this. I think I'm going to stop this broadcast today. Thanks for those that stuck around with me today. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. And before I cut it off, I might as well do a couple donuts in this Merry Christmas card. And of course, when I do a donut, there's a cop right there. What a way to end it. Thanks, guys, for... Oh, he's actually going to join me on donuts. All right. Oh. Alright guys, thanks for watching.